Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are doing 5 looks 1 palette, where I take a palette from my collection and for 5 days I'm going to do 5 looks with it. This week I am using the Singe Beauty Agate Temptation palette, where it looks like this. And today I think I'm going to make a green look using mainly this row right here. And yeah, today is Sunday, so I'm going to make a more colorful look. Of course, I'm not prepared with my brushes. Okay, so last week I used the Witch City Salem palette, and this week I'm using another indie palette, this time by Angelica Nyqvist's brand. This color I'm using right now is Geode. How's everybody's week going so far? I know it's Monday morning when I'm showing this. I hope everybody's week is going well so far, whenever you are watching this. This won't be going up for another week and a day as I'm filming this. That is a fun green. I like that. I just love these palettes by Singe Beauty. They're so much fun. Now we are going into Banded, which is a light green color. And we're going to... I'm gonna have so much fun with this palette. We're going to blend these colors together. There are not a lot of special shades in this palette, but we have a lot of fun mattes in this palette. I went to my daughter's football game on Friday. She was in the band, and get some crowd exposure in. If I don't know, I'm recovering agoraphobic who hates crowds, who gets very anxious around crowds. And I was very anxious, but I think I did a good job. I did have bad anxiety leading up to it, while I was there, and afterwards. But I think I did a good job while I was there. I think I handled it pretty well. Okay, I'm going into Plume, which is this dark green color. We're doing an all green look today. Something about me loving all green looks. And we're just going to blend this in. I didn't know if I was going to get a chance to use the greens this week, but I might blend them in with the browns or the oranges. But I wanted to get this green look in. I do clean up my looks. I know I say that all the time, but just want to put that out there. This blends beautifully. This formula, Angie, this formula that you have is beautiful. Not that Angie watches my videos, but oh my gosh. Just blend some more of that banded color. And I'm gonna go to more football games. Definitely. Mainly because I want to see my daughter perform. I didn't go to any last year. I felt real bad about that. I went to one or two the year before. But the crowds really held me back. Okay, I'm going to take some of that plume and bring it down just a little bit. Just a teeny bit. Okay, we've got this quartz color. Is that the one I want to use? Maybe not. Maybe we'll use this translucent color. Maybe we'll use that one. Oh yeah. That was a better choice. I think that was a better choice. We'll get to using that quartz color at some point. But this translucent color, again, that's what it looks like. Is this great little iridescent shimmer. Gives a nice ethereal look to the look. Yes, very nice indeed, I think, at least. Okay, I'm gonna go put some eyeliner on, clean this up a little more, because I know I got some in my eye here. Clean it up a little more and put some mascara on, put some eyeliner on, and I will be right back. Clean my brushes too. Be right back. Okay, now we need to do an inner corner look to make this look a little bit more fun. So I was thinking about this crystallized color and see how it looked in the inner eye, in the inner corner. Oh yeah. Definitely fun. Definitely want to use this shade some more. So, I mean, it's just a green look, but I think it's very fun. I think it's very cool. I did use some of the brown shade as my eyeliner. What shade was that called? Dintrick? Okay, I'll show you what shades I used. I used this shade, this shade, this shade, and this shade, and then this shade here for my eyeliner. We're going to use, hopefully, most all of these shades this week, but I wanted to get the green look out. And let me know what you think. This is the look that we've got going on for today, Sunday, and yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and go into look number two. Okay, we are going to do look number 2. This is take number 2. My camera kept falling. Okay, sorry my hair looks weird. I'm just trying to get these bangs out of my way. I'm going to do a brown look today with these shades. This shade. I'm going to use this shade up here too, I think. And see how that looks. And definitely use this shade, I think, right here. We will see. I haven't really thought this out too much. We will just fly by the seat of our pants here. I don't have this look planned out. What is that? Chalcedony? I don't even know how to pronounce these. I am very unprepared this morning, if you can't tell. Okay, I think I want to start with Metamorphic. And put it up here. I want to use that light shade though and see how it works. Although it seems a little bit cooler. Is that a cool shade? I don't know, it looks kind of gray. It looks kind of cooler than the rest of the shades. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm so happy though that the weather, usually in Texas at this time of year, it is in the hundreds. But lately, it has been in the 80s and low 90s. I don't know what we have done to make the weather gods happy or make the weather gods smile on us, but whatever we have done, I'm just so happy about it. Okay, this is that Chalcedony shade, kind of a light gray. I'm hoping it will blend in with this metamorphic. Okay, it seems to be okay. I'm just so happy it's not in the hundreds this time of year. Usually it is so hot. I don't know if this is a fluke, if this is just a cold front, and it's gonna get back up into the high 90s again. But for this week, for the foreseeable future, it's going to be in the 80s, low 90s. So right now, if you saw my video, well, you're not gonna, if you saw my video on the 31st of August, you'll know that I'm searching for the perfect blue shade for my concert for the Backstreet Boys concert. Going back into that metamorphic shade. I don't know if by this time, I don't know if I tried another palette or not, but I tried the Sickly Sweet palette. And I don't, if this goes up, when it does, I might have tried another palette. I want to try the Winter Wonderland palette by Singe Beauty again and check that out. That might have gone up. As you're seeing this, that might have gone up. Or I might have done a weekly makeup roundup. I'm not sure what I might have put up. Which one I might have put up. Which video might have gone up. But I'm trying to find the perfect blue palette with the palette with the blue shades. Okay, let's go on to Dentrick. I think I used this shade yesterday, didn't I? No, I did not. Did I? I remember mentioning it, but I think I used Plume, didn't I? I think I just stuck to the greens. I can't even remember now. We'll play with the oranges. We'll play with the oranges tomorrow. The oranges and the browns. But I want to play with this silica color today. Yes, silica. In fact, let's clean up a little bit. Let's bring that Dentrick color down into the lower lash line a little bit. If you have any, oh yeah, I like this look. If you have any suggestions for blue palettes that I might have, that I might already have, let me know and I will try them out. Okay, now we're going into the silica shade. Oh yes, I love their shimmers. We used translucent yesterday. Now we got a gold and brown situation going on here, which I love. I guess I could have used gilded. That's a little more golden. But this works perfectly. Maybe we'll use gilded tomorrow. Get up in there. I don't think I'm going to use any eyeliner. I just haven't been in the mood to use eyeliner lately. Let's take some of that Don't Check and put it back into the outer V. Here. Okay, let me go put on some mascara and fix my hair, and I will be right back. Okay, and this is the final look that I've got going on here. I put translucent in the corner, in my inner corner. I really like this look. I like it better than yesterday's look, I think. I used this shade here, and these two shades here, and then this shade here, and then this shade for the inner corner. So those are the shades I used today. And then yesterday's shades, I used these two, and I think I used this shade here, and I used this shade here on my lid. So tomorrow I want to use these two shades, I think. Yeah, for sure. And I'm probably going to use this shade a lot. Or I might use this shade. These are the two ones that I use to get some dimension in my eyes. And then I want to use these two shades on another day. Or at least one of these two. They look very similar in pan. Okay. Alright, let's go on to look number 3. Number tres. Okay. Uno, dos, tres. Okay. Moving on. Okay, we're going on to the next look, and I think I'm going to use these orange shades and this shade right here, and probably use this dark shade again here. And yeah, I'm going to try to do this without pinning these bangs back this time. So I'm going into Agate's. I don't know if that's how you say that. And I'm going to put this in the crease like so. I'm just trying to wake up this morning. Oh, this is a pretty color. A pretty orange color. Nice. Okay, so what to talk about today? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna start doing some palette rankings on my channel. You've probably already seen one, my Nomad palette ranking that I've done. Let me know what you think of those. I used to do monthly palette rankings, and sometimes I would get really good views on those, and sometimes I wouldn't get really good views on those. So it was kind of a mixed bag. I'm not going to be doing monthly palette rankings, but I thought I would just do palette rankings like my favorite, mainly top 10, like my top 10 favorites from this brand, my top 10 favorite warm tone palettes, my top 10 favorite cool tone palettes, my top 10 favorite from Such and So brand, my top 10 favorite fall palettes, my top 10 favorite holiday palettes, things like that. But not like doing it a lot, just like sprinkled in every now and then. Although I do think this week I have my top 10 favorite fall palettes coming up. Okay, into this volcanic shade. Into the crease. This is the shade I was a little bit intimidated of. Being a bright, fiery color. Oh, that is beautiful. And it blends in nicely with that other shade. Wow, that looks really nice. Okay, I don't want to blend that too much. I'm gonna go back into Dim Trick. Go back into it, meaning I was using it yesterday. And add a little dimension here. Or a lot of dimension here. This palette is so much fun. I really like this palette. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, things are getting a little out of control here. Going back into that Agate's. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I've never heard that word before. a good blend going in here. Let's clean up a little bit. Okay, let's add that gilded color. It's like this gold shade here. Oh yes. Should I have used that fire shade? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think this was a bad decision. I love a good gold shimmer. Okay, this definitely needs to be cleaned up. Let's take that brown color and kind of work it on the eyelid a little bit more, for a little bit more dimension. What are we thinking? What are we thinking of this look? I like this look. I still like yesterday's look better. Let me clean up this area up here a little bit more. I think we went a little too high up. But I do like an orange look. I do like an orange look. I don't think I needed eyeliner or anything like that. Let's go ahead and put on mascara and talk about it. Well, let's take this silica and put it in the inner corner. It's this lighter gold color. And there we go. So, I think this turned out very well. Probably my second favorite look. Yesterday being my favorite so far, and the green look being my least favorite so far. Just because it was so monochromatic. But what are we gonna do tomorrow? We could play with some more greens tomorrow. Greens and browns, maybe. Play with the greens and browns. Maybe we'll do that. Greens and browns. It'll be fun. Instead of just all greens. I just wanted to try the all green look on Sunday to see how it would turn out. But we can play with some greens and browns tomorrow and see how that turns out. Do I want to come down the lash line? No. Oh, why does it keep doing this? No, I think I want to keep the lash line clean. We're going to clean this up. I love my mascara, but it is kind of messy. But it doesn't, it doesn't like crumble or get everywhere during the day or anything like that. It doesn't flake off or anything during the day. It just is messy when I'm putting it on. So that's what I like about it. Okay, so this is the final look. It actually goes with my nails. And yeah, let me know what you think. And my eye is running. Okay, alright, on to look number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, see you there. Okay, on to the 4th look, and we're going to mix some greens and browns today. I'm thinking this color, one of these 2 colors, and either this dark green or back to this dark brown again. So let's start with this color here. What is this color called? Moss. Let's start with moss here. And see how that comes through. I'm a little apprehensive about this look and how it's gonna come out. Of course, this is a nice dingy greenish brown. I like this color. I like this color. So I went ahead and bought the new Hourglass palette. They came out in early access yesterday. Yes, I knew. The holiday palettes in September. I bought the lightest palette. I got the customized palette. I bought it on Hourglass. I got the I customized the palette where I bought the lightest shade palette, but I got it in the Swan packaging, which is, I think if you buy them as they come, that's the medium. That's the second. That's the, if you buy them as they come, that is the medium shades. Okay, I'm going into this banded color. But I bought the lightest shades and put them in the Swan packaging because I didn't want the deer packaging, because that's what the lightest shades come in, is the deer packaging, and I wanted the Swan packaging. It's supposed to be all new shades, or at least they'll be all new to me, because I don't buy these regularly. It'll have 2 finishing powders. I'll do a video on it. It'll have 2 finishing powders, 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlighter in it. I don't know why it has to have 2 finishing powders in it. But it's okay, I like the finishing powders. They'll get used. I'd rather have 3 blushes though. Like, I think that's what the Dragon palette has. There's 3 blushes. Okay, just trying to blend these colors together. Bringing that moss color back. Those called moss, right? Yeah. I'm sorry if I sound so sleepy in these videos. I am getting ready for work. Okay, what do I want to use? Let's do something different and use this plume color. This dark green. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks nice. Kind of wish I'd used that slice color though, instead of that moss color. I can always put that in and see what that looks like. Hopefully it won't get muddy. Let's see this slice color. Oh my, that's a lot darker. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, wow. I kind of like it. Let me get that banded color back and blend it in. We are cooking with gas this morning. You got a nice dark look. Ooh, I really like that. Just clean it up a little bit though. Got a greeny look going. I'm gonna take that slice color though and put it on my eyelids. What do we want to use for a shimmer? I don't want to use that translucent color because I used it already with the green look. I don't really want to use that green shimmer. Do we want to use silica again? Or do we want to use crystallized? Yeah, let's use crystallized. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Blend this out some more with my finger. Beautiful, beautiful. So I want to get a brush and spread this around. Where is my flat brush? Yes. We need to spread the love on this one. Blend it out a little bit. I think we made some good choices today. We made some good choices. Okay, I am going to take that dendritic color and add a little bit of eyeliner. Just a little bit. That's that dark brown color. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we made some good choices today. This is a beautiful eye look. Just some greens. Not so many browns, but it's just a nice green look. It's a nice dingy green look. Dingy greenish brown look. I think we made some good choices. I'm going to go put on some mascara, clean my brushes, put on my wig, and I will be right back. Okay, so this look took a little bit longer to do, but we got it done. We got it done. And I really like this look. I really like this look. For a green look, I think it turned out really well. A nice green dingy look. A nice green grungy look. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Here's what we got going on here. Okay, so I think we did a good job today. Okay, anyways, let's move on to look number 5. Okay, we are here to film the 5th and final look. I think Yesterday we did a nice green look. I think today we're just going to do a, of course I do not have my brushes at the ready. I think we're just going to do a neutral look today. Just do a neutral look. I know, boring, 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 but I'm thinking these two colors I really want to use. I know I haven't used like these two shades. I'm not really into using those, but I have used the greens and the oranges, and I've used these shades here. And I've used these shades here. I've used these shades here. Okay. I've used most all the shades except the shimmers. Let's go into this shade Slice. I'm trying not to make this look too much like that second look, but I don't know, it might look a lot like that second look. I'm not going to use that gold. Did I use gilded or did I use silica? I'm going to use transparent today. Oh no, that's not the shade. Translucent, I mean. Okay, I'm getting ready for work. If y'all ever wonder what I do for work, I am just a security guard. I have to wear a uniform to work. That's why I like to do my makeup. To kind of because I wear a gray uniform to work. I kind of like to. Okay, I'm going into this Chalcedony color. Break up the monotony of my uniform that I have to wear all the time. Because I don't like to be boring. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I like to make a boring look. Or just a neutral look. I wouldn't call it boring. I love browns. I love browns. I love a brown look. I want to put this on the lid here. This is kind of a grayish shade, which I'm impressed that she put like a gray shade in there, because she doesn't usually like grays. Okay, going back into that silica shade. And I don't do anything like impressive as a security guard. Like, I secure data. I work at a data bank. It's not like I work like security somewhere where it's rough or anything like that. I secure people's data, if that makes sense. I work at a data bank. Okay, I'm going into the shade Dentric, which I've been using all week long. I can't say which company I work for, and I don't want to say which company. I can say which company, which security company I work for, but I don't want to. But I can't say which company we're contracted out to, because that's part of my NDA. So I'd just rather say neither. Because people get weird about things. But I like the company that I work for, and I like the company that we're contracted out to, too. like my job. Does it get boring sometimes? Yeah. But that's okay. I've had lots of jobs. I've had lots of jobs. I've had lots of jobs where it wasn't boring. And I've had to work a lot. This I consider my retirement job. Or it's an easy job. I take it seriously, don't get me wrong. But it's the easiest job I've ever had. Oh, I kind of like this kind of blue gray to brown look. Do we need a shimmer? Do we even need a shimmer on this look? We'll use that translucent. That translucent color. We'll put it in the middle to the back part. I'm sorry, this video did get very long. I know. I hope you enjoyed it though. I hope you'd leave a thumbs up on it. Oh yeah, this would look very nice. I do these unedited. I do a lot of videos unedited lately. Honestly, they do the same whether they're unedited or edited. Okay, let's put a little more dark shade here. Did I clean up? Okay, and then a little bit of more of this chalcedony in the inner part of my eye. I don't know how to say that. Chalcedony. Okay, so let me go clean this up a little bit more and then put on my wig, and I will be right back and we will wrap this puppy up. Be right back. Okay, and here's the completed look. I put on a little different lipstick, something a little darker, something to go with this cool look. I think this is one of my favorite looks, I think, with this palette, and it ended up being kind of cool tone too with this warm tone palette. Yes, I used mostly shades from this top row, and then this Dentric shade down here. But yeah, I really like this cool tone shade here. Use this shimmer here, use this shade here, and this shade down here to make this look. So this is the final look. Let me know which look you like the best down in the comments below. Let me know if you like this video, what you think of this palette. Do you have this palette? Were you interested in this palette? I will leave a link down below where you can find this palette on the Singe Beauty website. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you for making it this far in the video. Please consider liking this video, subscribing this video, doing all the YouTube things. And yeah, we will keep doing this style of video every Monday. And yeah, I can't wait to do next week's video. So I'm sending you out all the good vibes, and yep, thank you again, and I will see you in our next video. Okay, take care. Goodbye.